subscribe to James the Sheriff Dixon, you motherfuckers.
What's up, guys? James here bringing you another video, and this one will be doing our first Fear of the Walking Dead Season 4, Episode 9 video review. So, let's start right off, and, this video was a, welcome back to Fear video, because, we were off for a couple of months since it last aired, and, this episode without, Madison or Nick, or, pretty much, they were, the few main characters, like Daniel, he wasn't in it either. To me, it had, a weird feel to it, this episode. I'm just gonna flat out say it. The episode had, a weird feeling to it, because while I was watching it, without Madison or Nick, or Daniel, Daniel didn't show up yet in this season. I'm hoping he shows up. People are saying, excuse me, people are saying that he's not going to show up this season, or, he's not going to show up till, the last half of the season, but I'm hoping that he shows up. But, I'm just saying, so far this season feels like a weird season, and, it feels like a weird season without Nick or Madison right now. I'm just kind of straight out say it. I think Nick pretty much, ran the show. I know Madison was pretty much the main character, but I feel like, for me, Nick was the main story-driven character for me that stuck around for the show. Victor is a great character. He was around for, season 1, I think. Victor's a great character, but, after that, Madison was the one that drove the show for me. Or, Nick. Again, Nick is the one that drove... Not Madison. Nick is the one that drove the show for me. So, even though people say that Madison was the main character... That's what I meant to say. Madison was the main character, but Nick is the one that drove the show to me. So let's dive right into what happened. So, we got to see what happened after the fight. So that kid, she doesn't talk anymore, because I don't understand why she doesn't talk anymore, other than that or whoever that guy was that she now sees as a brother or a father to died. She doesn't talk anymore. Alicia's going pretty much insane because her brother and her mother is dead, and she's the only surviving family member left on her, and she's pretty much the only main character on that show side. Pretty much, she's the main character. In my eyes, Alicia's the main character because Nick is dead and Madison's dead, and for the show's thing, the family has always been the main character, and that's what they've been saying. The family is the main character. And they even said it, the family is the main character. And now that Nick, Madison, and Travis are dead, and Travis's son, they're all dead. She's the only one left. What's left for her? I'm wondering what are they gonna do? It's right now, there's just this weird feeling that I've got for this show. After this episode, it also ended weirdly. I'll get to that later on in this video. The episode just, flat out ended weirdly to me. What else is there? We got to see what happened to John. John survived. We saw what happened with, the reporter chick, I forget her name right now, but we saw what happened to her. We saw what happened to Victor. He's pretty much drinking himself. I don't want to say to death, but he's becoming an alcoholic the way he's drinking. That's pretty much what's happening with him after Madison died. And Nick right after Madison died. That's pretty much what's happening to him. He's drinking right now. I pretty much think he's going to drink every episode until someone says it's a problem, and then he's going to stop. I'm pretty sure there is going to be an episode where maybe Morgan or Alicia or Luciana or all three. I'm pretty sure it's going to be one of those characters. I'd be surprised if it's even Charlie that says something to Strand that he has to stop drinking. Yeah, we got to pretty much just see what happened after the fight. June, she was helping John, and they're getting together. They're gonna head to the cabin, whenever John feels well, and they're taking Charlie with them, because I understand that, because Alicia doesn't want to be with Charlie after what happened with the mother and Nick. So after what happened with Madison and Nick, I understand that. And the same with Luciana. They don't want to be together, so they're going to take Charlie with them. So I understand that. And Morgan, let's talk about Morgan real quick. Morgan's heading back to Alexandria. Now, will he actually be there in season 9? Because on The Talking Dead, he said that he hopes to be on Fear for many seasons. So, I don't think he is going to be on The Walking Dead, but if he is, he'll be there for like a brief episode or two, as a crossover episode. Or, I mean, if he is there for an episode, they might have some Fear characters on that episode with him, and then they'll just take him back to the Fear show before season 5 starts. That's what I think might happen, because he's right now focused on getting back to Alexandria. That's what we've seen on last night's episode. Because by the time this is out, it will be early Monday. It'll be 1 or 2 in the morning. Yeah, 1 or 2 in the morning whenever I post this. So, Morgan's heading to Alexandria. He's not telling the reporter about it because he wants to show her it, and she wants to go to it so she can interview the people all there, like Rick, Carol, all of them. She wants to do that. She wants to know their stories. She wants to know Morgan's story. So, this episode just had a very different feel without all the main characters, since the first half they pretty much killed them off. I am very interested to see what this last half holds for us, but I'm just very interested to see. That's all I pretty much have to say. I think I covered everything, what the episode. I don't have much to say about what the Walker what that guy did with the notes. I don't have much to say about that because he died. Yeah. That's pretty much what I have to say. I pretty much covered every character since the mid-season finale. I'm gonna end it there. Look out for this video. It'll be posted shortly. After I get it edited and uploaded. So that's pretty much what I have to say. If you like what you've been seeing, please like and subscribe for more. This is James saying peace.